Still short of reaching its goal of getting 70% of Americans at least one dose of the COVID vaccine by July 4th, the Biden administration is setting its sights on a new target, and they're calling this the movable middle. It is millions of Americans who are on the fence about whether or not to get the shot. And to try to persuade them, the White House is sending top officials and celebrities on a nationwide tour, and that includes First Lady Dr. Jill Biden. And it comes as states are starting to take some new action to prevent against the spread of this highly contagious Delta variant. NewsNation correspondent Marky Martin is live for us in Dallas tonight with more on today's visit. Marky.
Marnie, the First Lady touched down in Dallas this afternoon to kick off her Texas tour, and the game plan here was to encourage Americans and to encourage Texans to go get their COVID-19 vaccine. And she brought on a huge Texas name in sports to help her do it. This is that new Delta variant takes off and new warnings emerge. First Lady Dr. Jill Biden went wheels up for Texas Tuesday afternoon.
And the 4th of July is almost here. And I'm so excited to be, able to come back together. Aren't you? From barbecues to baseball games to boardwalks full of laughing children, summer has never felt more full.
She toured a Dallas high school that doubles as a vaccine clinic, talking to students and former teachers who decided to get their shots on Tuesday.
So now you have to tell all your friends, yes, yay.
Alongside her, a huge name in Texas sports, former Dallas Cowboys Hall of Famer Emmitt Smith.
In a sports sense, we're in the fourth quarter, and the game is not over.
The White House continuing to send its top names to push for protection after acknowledging it would fall short of its goal to have 160 million Americans vaccinated by July 4th. The trip also comes as the more potent and transmissible Delta variant is gaining traction, now accounting for about 1 in 5 American infections.
The Delta variant has increased the urgency even more for us to get vaccinated.
U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Vivek Murthy speaking to NewsNation on Tuesday. With older Americans first in line for the vaccine, he says the target is now 18 to 26-year-olds and adolescents.
The more people you vaccinate, the fewer places the virus has to hide, the smaller the outbreaks are, and the more people who ultimately are protected.
Dr. Murthy also acknowledging the Delta variant now has certain states and countries reevaluating the mask mandate, a move he says is understandable.
This virus is very much present, infecting people, hospitalizing some, and tragically killing others every day.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker encouraging people to wear masks indoors in an effort to stop Delta's spread. And the same for Los Angeles, where health officials say they urge indoor masks regardless of vaccination status. Israel fully reinstated its indoor mask mandate on Friday. And in a statement Tuesday morning, Moderna revealing its COVID-19 vaccine showed promise against fighting off coronavirus variants, including Delta. Now, the First Lady moved on to Houston tonight, where she joined Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff. They're doing another vaccine event with the Houston Astros. That's going to be at Minute Maid Park. And lastly, in different pandemic news, the Supreme Court sharing today that until the end of July, they're keeping in place that moratorium on evictions. If you remember, that ban on evictions was put in place during the pandemic for tenants who could not pay rent.